Hello, everybody. My name is Sam K, and welcome to the first episode of Fatal Frame. This is actually an edit of roughly the first 20 minutes of the first live stream. If you are interested in watching the entire uncut live stream of the entire series, you can find a link down in the description box below, but these will be the edited episodes. Anyway, let me get out of the way and jump right into it. You will notice that the intro for the stream was also cut out. Figured it'd flow a little bit better. Enjoy. Yeah, so we're playing the Xbox version, which is the best version of the game. So it was released on PS2 first. It's the one, I think that's the console that most people associate it with. But it did get a... I just realized I'm wearing my big glasses, which are hard to scratch under whenever they're plastered to the side of my head. Yeah, I think it's the console that most people associate it with, but it was actually released on the Xbox with more content. So is Fatal Frame 2. Now, Fatal Frame 2 is known that it was like on the Xbox. Fatal Frame 2 is the most popular game in the series. And I have both. I have both games. I FTP'd both of them to my Xbox. And yeah. The good news is that my controller with the cable extensions is able to reach all the way across from over there. So that's why I'm able to use it here. What's funny is that it would reach to the marathon setup chair, and I was originally just gonna do that into whenever my Logitech stopped working. But when I say barely reaches, I mean I have to actually take the controller and put it on top of the Xbox if I want to leave and go somewhere else. Now, whenever I'm playing the Xbox normally, that's perfectly fine. I just carry it from the chair and put it on top of the Xbox because the cable is taut. Or not taut, but there's not a lot of slack. Problem is that if I tried to do that during stream, you know, it's a bit more of a process, and I would probably end up hitting tripping over the cable at some point. So I was like, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna, I want to do it over here, because I already have everything set up over here. And so, yeah. I have a, what's it called? Retrofighter? Yeah, Retrofighter. So Retrofighter's wireless controller coming. So Monday we will have that, which actually looks a lot like an Xbox One controller. But anyway, let me shut up. Let's get into this. I think... No, I didn't. That must have been in the second game. Though it could have also just reset my settings, so maybe I'm just being a dipshit. Yes, this was before the days of digital brightness correction inside of games. Because of Component, you would actually correct the brightness on your TV in order to match.
I wonder how long it's been since my brother and I...
Now, I have played this game, but I've only played the PS2 version. This is actually my first time playing the Xbox version.
My big brother.
1 second.
He was so sweet and kind. He was the only one I could open up to about these visions. After our mother died, he was my only family.
So this is Himuro Mansion.
Game seems a little quiet. I may have to turn it up.
was in search of someone. Junsei Takamine, a famous novelist, and a man my brother was very indebted to, disappeared while researching a book.
Component cable versions, the PS1 early versions, supposedly had better quality video, but the way they were designed, the laser was too close to the power supply and warped. Well, yeah,
I felt uneasy.
not only that, there wouldn't be a huge benefit besides color repro. There's not a huge benefit to the 5th generation using component cables. And we didn't get SCART here in America, so we couldn't get, we couldn't reap the benefits of the color repro of SCART.
The forbidden rituals of this area. It looks like Mr. Takamine was doing research into them. I wonder if his group is still here.
That should be better for stream. That's actually as loud as I can make it on OBS for stream. And if I go any louder in game, I'm afraid that it'll start clipping, because again, that's another thing you have to deal with whenever dealing with analog stuff that has analog. Is clipping is actually a common thing that can actually happen. There's a box of film on the floor. Type 14 film, think you can use it with your camera. Gameplay here was supposedly simple. Collect shiny things, and if ghosts appears, flash them. Not that way. Well, you mean I don't show the ghosts my dick? While holding camera, press the B button to take shooting stance. And to enter finding mode. Blah, blah, blah. A button, right trigger, finder mode. Can control the player's viewpoint with the left thumbstick. Move finder quickly. Okay, the X button allows me to move quickly. Y button to, I guess it's a quick turn. The Y button's a quick turn. Use the right thumbstick to move around while in shooting stance in case of default setting. Tutorial by selecting scraps under the file menu. Okay, yeah, it's a quick turn. And then did it say the no, it's that one. Ooh, that is a oops, I didn't mean to do that. That is an interesting way that you have to hold the controller. So I think on the I want to say on the PS2 one, it was the triangle and circle button. But yeah, that's an interesting way to have everything if you want to turn quickly. Oh, you don't have to hold down. And why do I maybe I'm just misremembering stuff. It has been like, so when I say I played the PS2 version, I played the PS2 version years ago at this point. So and everybody knows that my memory just sucks dick. So yeah. Oops. Hold camera here, think it can take a shot. Oh, okay. Like I said, my memory sucks. But yeah, so yeah, the only benefit, like I said, of like having component with the PS1 would have been the color repro, because the PS1 was just in 240p, which composite was more than capable of doing. Composite could not do 480p though. It could only do 480i, which is why it looks really bad on 6th gen games versus component, because it's literally like 2/3 of the it's like 2/3 of the resolution basically of 480p. Big mirror, but it only shows my own reflection. What else would it show? Door is nailed shut, it won't open. Old suit armor here doesn't seem to be just for show. Seen some hard use. Okay. Oh, okay. There's another. That one has different flavor text. Old lion mask, many other antiques too. Collecting was the owner's hobby. Seems so. Has been stirred around sunken fireplace as if it's been used recently. Ink drawing scroll is hanging here. It looks like a woman crying, but it's faded. Books are falling apart. I can't even read the covers. Old books. They're about dark rituals. They belong to the man that lived here. An old clock here. Been stopped for a while. There are cobwebs. Of course, doesn't tell you what the light indicator is for. If my memory is serving me correctly, that's to tell you that there's a ghost nearby that you need to, you know, do something about. But again, my memory is not the greatest, as we've already shown.
This notebook.
Or seen many times.
Mr. Takamine's.
I don't know why I'm being careful about like not touching my keyboard. It's not my big computer's not on right now.
It's cold.
What a wreck.
That was Mr. Takamine. So he did come here.
Oh, it's a ghosty ghost. Shooting ghosts. Hold camera B. Shutter with A. Target inside circle. Mystical power accumulates. As you inflict on ghost goes up as you accumulate more power in the camera. Shutterbug moment. While you have the ghost in your viewfinder and the circle glows, you take a shot. Can inflict heavy damage when you take a shot during Shutterbug moment.
Ghost with this camera. This camera has the power to expose things the normal eye can't see.
Lock padlock in the door.
Incident from which I learned of its unique power to capture ghosts.
So as you can see, this game continues the survival horror trend of having corny acting. Yeah, what's going on, Hikiko? Love Fatal Frame 1? Yeah, it's been a long time since I last played Fatal Frame 1. Door to the entrance open, but I'm sure it was just closed a while ago. It was. We closed it, as a matter of fact. This episode of Fatal Frame. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. If you enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like. I intend to do the entire series in an edited format like this, so hopefully you guys will be ready for it.